Okay, so these are problems with credit. So credit, when I say credit, probably the first thing that pops to your mind is a credit card, right? Great little piece of plastic. You just tap, walk away with something without using any of your cash. Awesome. There's a bunch of different types of credit. Maybe you guys have heard of like a line of credit, right? What's that? Basically, like a line of credit is, well, like the credit card works is that they give you a balance that you can spend up to based on the idea that you will pay it back on your own. A line of credit works the same way. So like you could have a line of credit through your bank or a line of credit through a bit like another business. Like if you let's say you're a contractor and you build homes. You could have a line of credit with a hardware store for purchasing lumber. So what you could do is you could walk in, buy a bunch of wood or whatever you need to build a house with and not have to pay up front. Yeah, probably. Like a lot of businesses have credit, like lines of credit like that. You can have a line of credit on your house. So basically, like you could, whatever you pay off on your house, on your mortgage, you get credit that you could spend on other things. But the idea is with a line of credit, credit card, or whatever, they're all going to charge you interest for your purchases. Okay? Depending. Yeah. Well, that's sales tax, right? And that's based on revenue from other things. Alberta doesn't have. Alberta is the only province not to have a PST. Yeah. So. Well, yeah, that's what a lot of people do. Like, if you're gonna buy like a TV or a new vehicle, you go across the border, and you can save yourself the PST. So now, so with all of that, you're gonna be charged interest. Okay, and it can range. Um, Lines of credit tend to have lower interest. Credit cards typically have higher interest. Okay. Why? Because that's how they make their money. Visa doesn't make money just by letting you spend whatever you want. Right. So the idea is like Visa's like, we'll give you $10,000 to spend however you want, but it's our money, so you got to pay us 20% interest on it. Yeah, credit cards are anywhere from like 19 to 22% interest. No, it's not. Yeah. Well, like credit cards aren't bad. Like most all credit cards typically have a grace period. So you get that first month after you make a purchase to pay it off. So like a credit card's not a bad thing if you can use it and then pay it back right away. Big whoop. You don't pay any interest. But if you have to go and like make payments, the interest starts to add up pretty quick. You ever see those businesses like payday loans and stuff? You see them in the city every once in a while. They give you a loan for like a payday, but they charge you 22% interest right away. Yeah. They're kind of designed to keep people in debt. What's that? Yeah, they're shady. Very, very shady. Absolutely. So typically things like a line of credit, lines of credit are typically low interest. Okay? Because they have like typically like a line of credit on your house or something is they're low interest because they're seen as safe because you have your house as reassurance or your business as a reassurance that if you don't pay it, like, well, we can take your house, right? So they give you less interest. All right. Credit cards. High interest. Like a line of credit would be somewhere between 3% and 6%, depending. Credit cards, a low interest credit card would be 16%, so anywhere to about 22%. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, and like credit cards, you don't want to, but they're if you have an emergency, right? Like some people just don't have thousands of dollars in their bank account. So like, let's say you wake up one night, it's minus 30 out, and your furnace dies. You need 2 grand to put a new furnace in. You got a credit card for that, right? Or like, yeah, and you need to be aware that you have to pay that back. You have, if you're going to do it, like let's say you're like, I'm gonna splurge and go on a trip, and I'll just use my credit card. You should have a plan to pay that off. Don't just do it all willy nilly. Be like, I need to go find myself in Europe for a month and have no idea how you're gonna pay it back. That's how a lot of people get in trouble. Okay. Right. Absolutely. Because it's so easy just to go tap, 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 or on Amazon, click, 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 click. Well, exactly. Oh no, yeah. I was looking for you know a, I was looking for a shirt online last night, and then it's like people who buy this shirt also like this, and I was like, heck yeah! And all of a sudden I'm buying a bunch of stuff. No, I know, but it can get you. You gotta be careful. Um, yeah, credit cards aren't a bad thing. They're a good tool. They build up your credit score. Like I use mine all the time, like for all my daily purchases, but I pay it off every month, right? So, well, you do that, and like you get if you have a rewards card, you can get like air miles, or I get cash back every year. So as long as I'm being okay with it, I build up good reward program too. So, oh yeah. Or like if you have like a WestJet card and you like to go places, there's a lot of good reward programs out there. Which, if we do personal finance 30 next year, we look at. Oh yeah, yeah. Scene cards are nice too. Okay, let's look at some examples now. So we're gonna look at example one on page 105. So I'll read it out. I'm not gonna write it out because they're pretty wordy. So Meryl and Kyle are buying furniture worth $1,075 on credit. So they're gonna make a 1075 purchase. They can make monthly payments of $75 per month. They have 2 credit options to do this with. Which one should they choose and explain why? So option A, they can use a furniture store credit card, which is an offering of a $100 rebate on the purchase price at an interest rate of 18.7%. So you get $100 off, 18.7%. Well, I don't know why I put a dollar sign there. Or B, a new bank credit card, which has an interest rate of 15.4% interest. Oh, and there's no interest for the first year. Okay? So interest free for the first year when you use this credit card. Okay? A lot of businesses also have credit cards. Like there's the Home Depot card. There's, there used to be a Sears card, but there's no Sears anymore. Canadian Tire cards. Every company has a card nowadays. It's true, they really do. I never go in there, but yeah, they do hit you up all the time. They are annoying. Well, they get a sales commission for every card. So let's take a look here at the 2 different programs. So option A. So they get $100 off their purchase, and then it's at 18.7% interest. So what that does is it makes the present value, PV would be 1075 minus 100. They're making payments of $75 a month. This year? Yeah, payment, yeah. You know the rate, and what's the future value of our loan going to be? 0, right? Ideally, once you're done paying a loan off. Yeah, and the rate's 1875. So we go to our calculators. That's what we're going to figure out, how many payments they're going to make of $75. Compounding. Yes. That's because you didn't put the present value as negative? Well, no, it should come out negative. The number of periods. Oh. Daily. Your interest is daily, yeah. Yeah, I get 13. Yeah. Well, yeah, 1305, so just 13. Yeah, so your annual rate is 18.7. 13 months. Yeah, compounding daily, but your periods are your payments. You're paying it monthly, $75 per month. Oh, absolutely. That's the best way to do it. Oh, wait. It should be automatic payments. Or if you don't pay it, like the. Yeah, it's true. Collection agencies come around. Yeah, so total interest now. Yeah, yeah. But it allows you to have it right away. Like I said, sometimes in emergencies you need it right away. So there's nothing to be done. What's that, Jaden? Times 75. Yeah, this would be your interest paid. Yeah. So now we got to check credit card B. So there's no interest for the first year. So first thing you do, so for the first year, the $75 a month you're paying just goes straight onto the principal. So if you went 75 times 12, 750, yeah, 900. So you paid $900 back interest free. So off that 1050, was it? 1075? You only have $175 left at that interest rate. Does that make sense? Because the first year's interest free. What's that? Yeah. How much you have to pay back with interest. So what you do now? No, so you go 175 is your present value. 0 is your future value. 75 is still your payment. Your rate now, and it's a daily rate. Well, your periods come out monthly, yeah. Yeah. Make sure I get this all right. Future value of 0. I get 2.33. Okay. So your periods 2.33. Yeah. Which is 3. So you're making 15 payments total, right? So you go 15 times 75. Well, you already made 12 payments already, right, for the first year, plus another 3, right? Plus the original 12, so 15 payments total. So you go 15 times 75. What the heck? So the total works out to be 1125. So now, which one was the better one? Yeah, the first one's the better one. Okay. What's that? Yeah, the total payments made, yeah. Okay, let's look at example 3 now. Page 109. Okay, John's $475 car insurance payment is due. He does not have enough cash to make the payment, so he's considering these 2 credit options. To borrow the money from a payday loan company for a fee of $100 if it's paid back in full within 2 months. Get a cash advance on his credit card, which is a carrying 0 balance. The total interest charge for a cash advance is 19.99%. Ooh, tough one today. Compounded daily. And it takes effect immediately. He can afford to pay the acquired $5 minimum payment after the first month and then plans to pay off the balance in full at the end of the second month. Which is the better option? So, cost of the payday loan. So that would be 475 plus the $100 fee. $575. Now, the second one gets a little trickier. So, for the next one, he has to make a minimum payment. He's required to make a $5 payment at the end of the first month, and then plans to pay off the balance in full at the end of the second month. So, what we'll do here for the credit card, we'll set the present value. What's that? Yeah. This is the payday loan. It's done. That's the cost. Yeah. The present value is $475. Now, the minimum payment for $5, that's usually doesn't do anything. It's just there to keep you afloat. All right. Um, future value 0. Oh wait, future value is what we're looking for. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, we'll do it at the end. That's what we're doing. Yeah, good. We know the annual rate is 19.99. And we know the periods 2 months. He's going to pay it off in 2 months. The compounding will be daily, but the periods that come out will be 2 months. Okay. So, well, the periods is your payment periods. Okay. It's how the calculator's set up on your phone. It's the same reason why you got to put a negative in for your present value. I get it gets a little complicated. No, he's not making any payments. He's just going to pay it all off after 2 months. Mm-hmm. Oh, what did I get? Oh, yeah, I get 475.52. So then when you add on the $5, yeah. Okay. Good. Because there's a $5 minimum payment at the end of the month, first month. Go. This one, absolutely, way better. So, remember how I said payday loans are crooks? Payday loan people. That's why you tend to see them in poorer neighborhoods and stuff. Cash advances and stuff. Yeah, exact same stuff. Yeah. No, they do. They really, really do. Like they really do prey on the poor or people with less money to come in and need money, and then they just bleed them dry. Yeah, absolutely. It's criminal what they get away with. Okay, for you guys on page 116. Let's go with 9. Oh, sorry, 7, 9, 10, and 12.